I sat sad for a minute, really wanted to get even for all the pain that you caused me, all the dough I was tricking. We was living together, even through stormy weather, talking about getting married, even bought me a ring, boy. How could you do this to me? After all that I gave you, wasn't my love enough? Truly, 'cause I'm feeling myself bad, too late, no loss, I'm straight, I forgot how much I'm S-A-B-U-L-O-U-L.
Hey, what's happening, everybody? It's DjRon, the classic DJ from the Bay. And here we go again, another episode, another reaction. And today is going to be a little different because y'all all seen the episode of Pop the Balloon and Find Love. I think it was like 39, episode 39, like that. Particular lady on there, and there's not many of them that I just really like, you know what I mean, where I express my interest in, you know what I mean? But there's a particular one by the name of Justine. And, you know, she just reminded me of the Cosby Show when Theo was like, Justine, Justine, you know what I mean? She didn't get chosen on the show, you know what I mean? However, she is also a YouTube content creator or whatnot, you know what I mean? And I came across one of her videos, so I thought the topic, or at least the title, seemed very interesting. You know, of course, we can't judge a book by the cover, and I'll share a little bit more of that as we go, you know what I mean? But one thing about it, I found the young lady very attractive, around the same age or whatnot. You know, I definitely will not pop my balloon, to say the least. So, before we get started, I'm going to ask you to like, comment, and subscribe. I'm going to get into her video. We're going to see what it's all about. Do some reaction and some extracting, you know what I mean? Men and women nowadays seem to be drifting apart, unfortunately, as far as philosophies when it comes to coming together. And if you know me, if you know anything, you know what I mean? I'm all about unity within our community. You get what I'm saying? So check out some of the pods that I've done as far as the reactions with Father Lessons for Fatherless Sons. Me being a father of two sons who was married to, well, you know, single father to one and then joint custody of the other one. They're now 26 and 32 years old. And I thank God for both of them because they actually helped my life as well. I have my father close by, within 25-mile radius, but he wasn't always there with me. So a lot of stuff I had to learn for myself and on my own, you know what I'm saying? So one thing I did when my first son was born back in 1993, I promised the Lord that if he let me see him to be 18, I asked the Lord to let me see him to be 18. I'd do my best to be in his life and raise him. Didn't know I'd become the single dad that I did, but you know, that was my promise. 6 years later, my second son was born, same prayer. And again, I told you that ages, so I'm living now on grace. Throughout those years, though, I've come across several different relationships with great women who now have children or sons, particularly of their own. You know what I'm saying? And so while I'm saying this, remember, this is not always just about the men. As a matter of fact, it's never just about the men. Women, y'all play significant roles in our lives, so hopefully you can just check the mindset and the lessons that are to be learned for the men, and women can adjust themselves accordingly, you know what I mean? Particularly if she wants a good man in her life. All right? So there's the intro. I said a little bit more than I wanted to say, but I just wanted to introduce myself to those that's been rocking with me. I appreciate you. Trying to still get to, I say by the end of this month, I'd like to get to 150 subscribers. You know what I mean? I strive to get to 100 subscribers on the DjRon, the classic DJ from the Bay channel. Made it to about 80 of them, okay? So we're going to push to 150 for next month. You know what I mean? I understand how momentum works and everything else, so we definitely want to get into that phase. Also, the other channel is called Father Lessons for Fatherless Sons. So as I just mentioned, you know what it's all about. Definitely want to build that up too. Where's this video going to go? Probably the Father Lessons, but, you know, we're going to have some clips on. Anyway, just building the content, building the foundation, and hopefully building an audience. And again, if you like what you see, definitely click the like video, comment, feel free to do so. And subscribe if you'd like to see more content like this. I'm definitely a positive person, very optimistic. You understand what I'm saying? As a matter of fact, words of affirmation is my way of, is my love language. Meaning, I don't have to have them. although it's good. You know what I'm saying? We all want to hear affirmations of some sort, validation and all that kind of stuff. Not that we need it, but we all like to hear it every so often, particularly when it's true, right? Well, not flattery, talk about words of affirmation. But I give it everywhere I go, and I just noticed that about myself, and it's just a part of me. That's just who I am, all right? So without any further ado or any delay, we're going to go ahead and jump into her video. Got it all queued up here. First time watching one of them, see what she's talking about. It's the Leah remix. Smoothie, y'all. Got my water. Got my music. Jamming to Justine.
This video's a little bit serious, okay? I
All
can't
right.
even play around. This is getting crazy. Tell me why.
I just want to point out, to me, she's a very attractive lady. You know what I mean? Pretty in the face and thick in the waist. So I just want to just put that out there, you know, because everything starts with attraction, right? It's like no matter what, you know, there has to be something that attracts. If it's over the phone, the mannerisms, the voice, something about that person attracts you, right? So that's where it started for me. So, you know, looks is usually where it starts.
My ex-husband is sleeping with my op. I can't make this stuff up. I cannot. Okay? First of all, when I mean obsession is real, obsession is real. I have 2 people that's obsessed with me. Okay?
Wow. Okay, she getting deep already. And y'all know the dilemma of a good one, and that's probably where this episode gonna go. I don't know. We're gonna see. But the dilemma of a good one, you know, I love telling stories about my past because I love sharing the experiences and the views and the lessons that can be learned, right? The thing about it, though, I don't get specific, though. You know what I mean? Like, the ladies, because usually it's about women, that I talk about in the video, they know who they are when I talk about them in the video, you know, but their friends sitting next to them just be like, you know, this is another story. Unless they know. This woman getting specific with hers, though. Okay, Justine. All right, Justine, I should have drank some tea. I got my breakfast smoothie because it's top of the morning for me. Man, I should have had some tea to sip on this one right here. Come on, Justine, let's talk.
My ex and the op, okay? They have came together as a couple.
On purpose?
Plotting against me. Why? I don't know. Okay?
On the Papa Balloon show, she came across as as a fairly humble individual. You know what I mean? For a woman of her caliber, a woman that looks the way she looks, and I forgot what her work. This is a long time ago. We did the reaction video. Check it out. Follow us. Follow us. Check out her video. All right. Green pants, white shirt, white shoes, white flats. Simple yet cute at the same time. However, I did see a clip of it. And I didn't even finish that video. Where she did her reaction to her episode. And to hear her perspective, it was like, okay, this lady's not humble at all. You know, she really thinks that she's all that. She's starting to come across like that here. You know, a lot of people, they like that and they feel them ways about themselves, you know. But I'm a stickler for the Bible. I'm a believer of the Bible. And I think a key to finding a good match, finding a good woman or a good man in your life is to do like the Bible says. You know what I mean? Have the same mind as Christ Jesus. Not to go down the cross. No, I'm not going to tell you to go that far. But what it does says, he was one that he carried himself low. He humbled himself, and he esteemed others to be higher. So if I wanted her, I'm going to give her props and let her know how beautiful I think she is, how I respect her work ethic, and I can appreciate the fact that she has a business for herself. Whatever it is that, you know, me, for instance, I love a short nail. I don't care for the long nails and all that kind of stuff. Short nails, if you're going to have some polish, go French tip manicure. Can't miss me with that, all right? Plain Jane is fine with me as well. You know what I mean? So I'm going to find something good about her aesthetic. You know what I mean? She got a little jewelry, probably a touch of makeup. I'm not big on makeup. However, it looks good on her. You know what I mean? Her lashes, are they live or are they Memorex? I don't know. You know, because they're not too long like, you know, they don't look like Snuffleupagus hair coming off her eyelids, you know what I'm saying, or whatnot. So it's all a good look. That's probably even her hair. I don't know, but I'm trying to get you to understand the way I think, as far as somebody like this, though, all right? Because I said it starts with attraction. But another lesson I've learned I want to share with y'all is that time will promote or expose any and everybody, including me. There's some things that that you might say about me initially, and then you come to find out that this dude is a little whatever that thing is. I don't know. Let's go. Let's let her go.
My guess is, and this is my absolutely guess.
Stop, because I said all that to say she's very vain about herself. She thinks of herself as the center of existence. That's my point.
And usually, I be guessing right. I don't want to mess with him no more. So I can understand. He messed up. I don't want to mess with him no more. Okay? I choose happiness, not misery.
All right.
And then
she ain't do nothing.
I blocked her. So she's mad. She's on the block list. And I'll never mess with her. So the two people that got blocked choose to team up with each other, mess around, and go against me.
Interesting. So I guess I'm going to be divulging some information. It's truly the dilemma of a good one, of a good man and a good woman. Here's my philosophy on that. First of all, I don't ever really cut people off. I can give them the scissors, they can cut themselves off. What I will do, though, is let you still be my Facebook friend and whatnot, and I'm going to talk my talk or whatever. I told you that I could tell stories, but it's never to shoot at nobody else. You get what I'm saying? Never to down nobody else or nothing like that. It's whatever. You know what I mean? The negative aspects of my life, I just try not to harp on them too much. You get what I'm saying? And I wouldn't even give nobody the satisfaction of blocking you. Nah. I guess that's where the nonchalant come in, right? I could be around people who I don't care much for, meaning I love everybody. I'm a people person. What am I saying? I'm saying I could be around folks that, and it's not no faking and nothing like kind of that stuff. No. It gives me thought. It gives me practice, first of all, to just learn how to get along with people because that's the way of life. You get what I'm saying? I'm not into drama and all that. And the way of life is that you have to get along with people that you don't want to even be around. If you had your choice, you wouldn't be around. I.e. co-workers, classmates. You know what I'm saying? And for some, even church members. And for more, family members. You get what I'm saying? You know what they said, you know what they did, and everything else. But yet and still, you can't fix the situation because this is where you need to be at this particular point in time. So most people around is not going to even know that there was ever any friction or anything like that for whatever reason. That's just, of course, there's some exceptions to the rule, but I'm just saying that's just the way to go. And I just encourage people to do that because it helps you to build up your own self, your own esteem, your own right on skin and so forth, and just move forward. What she did was gave them something to talk about, and then all of a sudden, a little closer, and then get a little closer. And the next thing you know, they was closer than close.
Like I'm supposed to care. Like I don't care that y'all together.
Then why we doing the video?
Stop contacting me.
Okay.
Stop trying to come into my life. I don't care. Leave me alone.
What's up for? Oh man, dinner. The toughest challenge of my day.
That makes sense if that's the way you want to roll. Leave her alone.
Go on and be by yourselves and live a happy, miserable life together.
I feel her on that. Why you got to flaunt your stuff in front of me? You know what I mean? Y'all making yourselves a little more miserable, trying to make me miserable because y'all doing something that y'all really don't really want, but y'all just did it to get back at me. So, people play their own selves for a fool a lot of times. It's the way it is.
Like, what's wrong with y'all people? Like, what is wrong with you? I don't give 2 cents. Literally, I'm not contacting you.
But on another note, if they talked about that, they thought about. We're gonna see. It's gonna become revealed. We either bothered or unbothered. You know what I mean? It's amazing how the unbothered be bothered by the things that they're not bothered about.
I'm not showing up on your videos. What videos? You ain't even got no videos. But okay. I'm not looking for you. I'm not on anything you have. I'm not popping up and knocking at your door. Like, I don't care. Okay? I'm literally moving forward with my life.
As you should.
And y'all seems to be very obsessed with mine. Find you some business.
No, but it do seem like people do that kind of stuff. It's just, how much attention are you going to give it? That's all.
Well, you can't find you no business?
What she says. That right there. DJ Ron.
And
Helps
before
a lot.
y'all sit up here and say, I know somebody gonna be saying, but Justine, how you know they're together? Because
The question is, why do you care that they're together? And why are we talking about it, especially now?
he told me. He left a message and told me.
Yeah, he just trying to
And
get
here's
back at it.
proof.
That's hecka petty. That's hecka petty. Foolishness, if you will.
This is Fruit. Can you please tell your aunt to stop trying to get me to sleep with them? Not gonna do it. I interested. This ain't gonna work.
He want her back, trying to get her attention. Like Tupac said, I'll never understand the society. Colorful
Wait a minute. You leave a voice message on my phone for me to tell the op
I ain't talking to
that
her.
it's not gonna work for y'all, between y'all?
Where they do that at? I guess in some parts of Southern LA, Southern California. I don't know.
Are you serious? Are you serious? Y'all know he tried to do that so he can tell me that he with her. Y'all know that, right?
Okay. I
He
didn't know
wanted
that.
to bring it
That's
to
why
my
he did.
attention. And I guess he thought I was going to call him and be like, oh, you with it? I ain't say shit. I don't care. Like, this is crazy, y'all. I cannot make this stuff up. And I love to have proof because I'm tired of people saying I'm lying. And I don't want nobody saying I'm lying and I'm making up anything. Because, baby, a liar is not in me. Okay? I got to have proof for everything. Because, people these days, they want proof. Receipts. I can't make this stuff up. Okay? I don't talk to this man. This was a voicemail.
Thought he was blocked.
All right.
Just
Just
social media.
a quick,
blocked.
I just want to say, don't bring me in between y'all mess. Okay?
Please.
I don't care.
Thank you.
Okay? If y'all have any issues and problems between y'all need to communicate and work things out between y'all. Don't bring me into it because I don't care. Okay?
I agree with that.
And the op, you ain't got to worry about me. I ain't talking to your man. I don't care. He just wanted me to know that y'all was together. Okay? I know y'all together.
And I'm doing this video to let you know, so hopefully y'all won't be together much longer.
Okay? But I'm going to tell you something, what you're not going to do. Okay? You're not going to harass me. You're going to stay away from me. You're not going to come into my life and cause some type of confusion. Some kind of mess.
Especially if you blocked it out. So I'm going to have to take another flight. Is that what we're doing? I'd love to. Oh, some fun, though.
Now, I can't help it that you're obsessed with me. And I know you're going to continue to be obsessed with me. Because, look at me. I'll try to be serious, y'all, because...
On that note of obsession, it just reminded me of a story. My folks had a lady he used to refer to. He always used like nicknames for people in general. And he called her Obsession. See, the one thing about Obsession is that, like the cologne, I think I went for his perfume or cologne, that it lingers. You know what I'm saying? It lingers. And if you brush up close enough, you get it on you. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying that to say she was obsessed with him, but then somewhere along the line, the script flipped, and he became a little obsessed with her. To the point where I think she had somebody else over. When she was breaking up with him, and he wasn't ready for it. We young and everything else. And she was in her house with whoever, and he busted the window, cut his stuff up, all up in here, surgery, stitches, and everything else. Obsessions is. I got a video called "Catch Feelings with Butterfingers" because I'm a demisexual. I like what I like, and the more that I see that I like, the more attracted I become to it. You get what I'm saying? However, when there's something that I absolutely don't like, when a deal gets broken, y'all know the saying deal breakers, with Butterfingers. Back to square one. And it goes back to that practice that I told you about before. What I mean? Sometimes you step away, and let that person be, no contact or nothing like that, you know what I mean? But again, I'm not going to no blocking or whatever because you never know. They might come to their senses a little sooner. You know what I mean? So, but the more that you divulge, the more that you provoke and everything else, the worse off it gets. The worse the situation becomes. So he probably was doing that with her, trying to do his best to get with her, and he doing everything he can to get back at her and his feelings. You get what I'm saying? He ain't got no butterfingers. You know what I mean? Matter of fact, he got stickum on his hand. He got to let her know his little every move and everything else, trying to get her attention. It's not a cool situation to be in, fellas and ladies. It definitely ain't a cool game to play. I got another video where I talked about when my mom almost got killed. You know what I mean? A new boyfriend died. You know what I'm saying? Because he just couldn't let go. The ex-boyfriend just couldn't let it go. I'll do my best to put the title here, let y'all know, take a look at it and everything else. So it's real life. You know what I mean? It can really get down to the get down. Like Tupac said, hell has no fury like a woman scorned. It's a cemetery full of MFers not knowing. I'm not blaming it on the woman, but what I'm saying is the dudes get so blinded by obsession that they make a decision that when they look back on it, which they never have. I can't tell you how many times I've seen one dude kill her other dude, and so one is in the cemetery, the other one's in jail, and she's on Facebook hugged up with the next dude. Happens way too much, y'all.
This is a very serious situation.
It is serious.
Don't y'all think so? Like right now, I should be contacting all kind of like everybody I can for some type of protection.
In this situation, start with the police. Start with the courts. It's called a restraining order. 51 years old, lady. I ain't talking about the homeboys and everything. You can let them know as well, as a backup plan, but start there.
All right, on a more serious note. Last night I was on live, right?
All right.
And let me tell you about these two. They must have came into my live and try to cause some type of problem, right? So this person been coming into my live lately, every night.
Every night
He
she
go by the
walks
name
right
of
in my dreams.
Miss.
I'm sorry, that's my song. Every night she walks right in my dreams. Since I met her from the start, I'm so proud I am the only one who is special in her heart. The girl is mine. I'm sorry.
They must have came into my live and try to cause some type of problem, right? So this person been coming into my live lately, every night. He go by the name of Mr. Isley Brother Jr.
La, 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 la. I'm sorry. Hold on. She got me on one, man. She got me on one over here. Hold on.